November 12th, and time to read the New York Times. In the upper left-hand corner of the front page, there's a sad story about the refugees from Iran are now being deported back to Iran. A nightmare. Can you imagine that? We open our arms to them as refugees, and now we're sending them back to the very place they tried to get away from, and you know what's going to happen to them when they get back there. Another story, soaring health costs keep pressure on Trump. You know, I saw in the business section, and a little note, why was it in the business section, that the head of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration is a former reality TV star. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine any country in the world putting a reality TV star as head of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration? My goodness. But then, remember, the guy who's president was once a reality TV star. Is that a measure of the intelligence of the American public? Good God gracious. Going back to that story I mentioned yesterday about in Saudi Arabia, the children of unmarried Kenyan women aren't given papers. With no papers, they can't leave, even if the mothers can. Those poor kids are doomed to grow up with no identity, no papers. They can never leave. They can't almost ever exist. And that puts them at the whims of bad people. My God, why did they do that? Why do they do that? Surely the Quran, which is filled with love, wouldn't like that. GOP skeptics in Kansas are resisting redistricting. Hooray for them. People of honor. And bison are used to fill the SNAP void by some Native American nations. Tough times in America, but better days are coming, surely.